Hello Sagittarius! I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do your Sagittarius July Tarot 2026. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite, Osho's and Tarot, Prism for the Decans, Les Amours de Marlowe for the Love, Divine Connection, and at the end, Dancing in the Dark Tarot. Alright Sag, let's do it! Summertime! Yeah! With the Major Arcana, we'll check the vibe. Summertime. I hope you're having fun, Sagittarius. Not too much, be careful, okay? Rider-Waite, let's do it. Rider-Waite, recent past and near future. Osho's and Tarot will check for consciously and unconsciously what's up. And Divine Connection for the challenge and the outcome of the month. Hopla. Divine Connection. On this platform, there's no excuses now to not go see a foreign channel. Everything is dubbed, everything is subtitled. I do have a French channel, Sag, and the link is next to my picture. You click, you scroll down, you click. You can subscribe if you want to. And there's no commercial. It's absolutely free. And it's complimentary because it's not a copy and paste of this channel. So it's more information for you. I'll see you there. Thank you. Alright, Sag. Oh my word. Look at you. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay. Wow. The World card. I know, right? Alright. Let's go prior a little bit in the recent past because you have the King of Pentacles. You have George Clooney here. So, I'm always joking about that. July is sort of like reassessing what's up as far as like, what do you really want? Something nourishing, something that is going to, you know, make you succeed for a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on here. And the World card is here because she's sort of like adding to this energy of nourishing and structure and financial, and I want to be, you know, and it's like consistency also. So it's a super powerful card here, the King of Pentacles. And with the World, it's like, actually, you're just like, okay, yeah, I know that everything is possible. I know that nothing is permanent. I know that I can go travel and do whatever if I want. I know that I can knock on doors. I know, you know what I mean? And it's like all this organic support around you that makes you just say, whoa. It's beautiful. Consciously, you know that you want to use your fire element to exude something amazing and to actually transmit also. Not educate, just transmit some really cool shit, you know what I mean? That's why you have that World card also. And unconsciously, and it's also, hold on just a second, consciously also, the fact that you are going to transmit, the fact that you want to share that beautiful fire energy of yours, is the fact also that you want to attract also, you know, and you know that you'll be a magnet if you do so. And unconsciously, You want abundance, and it is going to create abundance. Therefore, you know what I mean? So you sort of like, you're not doing it on purpose at all. It's very simple. It's very organic. And you're just like, okay, you know, abundance. I want to create abundance from its highest form, you know. So it's sort of like you are acting with goodwill, but it's in an organic way. And I hope it's in an organic way, not a manipulative way. Because if you're manipulating, it's not going to give you abundance. You know that. Okay? All right. Your challenge, and let me clarify that Knight of Cups. Yeah. What is that Knight of Cups is doing here? The challenge is something that that maybe you were not ready for the challenge, and it's sort of like puts you in a position where you need to adapt, or it bothers you. Depend on your mindset. Depend on, you know, how controlling you are with everything. Virgo in the house. I was talking about controlling. Boom. Yep. All right. So the Hermit is very interesting here because the Hermit is watching all this. And he's like, bro, you're going to control for a long time here? Because actually controlling others, you, what's up, outcome, is actually making you sick, making you hamster wheel, making you a bunch of stuff. But at the same time, we are continuing, because that Knight of Cup is not, you know, it's just like, okay, I'm on my horse and I have the cup, but it's sort of like, you know, that duality thing inside. He's not so sure. He's not a Queen of Cup. He's not a King of Cup. And maybe possibly also that sort of cup and that gold reflection of the cup is sort of like a mirage. So here it's really clear. It's like the Hermit is here to be like, whoa, bro, slow the F down and really create that beautiful energy instead of Debbie Downer and stay negative, etc., etc. And the Hermit is really here to be like, okay, dude. Now, the outcome, you might sign a contract. So, first of all, it could be a contract with yourself, which is good, which is very healthy, or literally a contract, a signature, something that you need solid, on solid basis, and just like, it's solid. Boom, end of the story. Okay? All right, Prism, first, second, and third decan. And if you're on the cusp, you have more messages. First decan, second decan, and third. All right, first decan, Sag. Scorpio in the house, and Libra. Here we go. Yep. Leaving the past in the past. Nourish yourself, and especially work on a beautiful harmony, equilibrium, and it's connected to quality, and it's connected to the truth. Your own truth is super duper important also. Second decan, Chariot, Cancer in the house, and Faith. Yep. So second decan Sag, I think you are going to use that fire element and that positivity. Your planet is Jupiter, for F's sake. You're just like optimism and okay, yeah, you know, I understand this, I understand that, you know, and have faith, you know, really have faith. Yeah. Third decan. Alors, third decan is connected to being intuitive and reconnect with some sort of intuition that maybe possibly you're like in denial or whatever, or you're not, you know, practicing it and connecting with it, and you also staying with like goodwill and making sure everything is cool, and you know, yeah, in a very goodwill way in your life in general, but also connected to what's up inside of you. All right, les amours de Marlon, Sagittarius. Let's see if you're in a relationship. Let's see what's up. Alors, if you're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, there's some sort of codependent here. Jeez, you're not on the same page at all. And so therefore, one of you is, or maybe both of you, you kind of like, you know, open bar. Or maybe possibly, which is absolutely possible, you decide to have an open relationship. That's possible too, but I don't think it's the case here, Sag, in a relationship. You're really not on the same page, and there's some sort of codependency, and maybe one of you or the two of you, you sort of open bar. So is it, you know, ask yourself, is this really what I want or not? You know? All right, she's single and happy. Because if you want to be in an open relationship after many years and many years, like 20 years of marriage, it's possible. It's totally possible. A lot of people do it. They don't tell you, but they do it. And if it's a new relationship or whatever, well, that's sort of red flag, you know? So it's not that good. All right, if you're single and happy. So you better stop that relationship anyways. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? All right, if you're single and happy. Alors, if you're single and happy, you're loyal to yourself, to your core values, to what you want. So it's July, it's summertime. Be a little careful. Maybe you're going to go overboard. Drinking, barbecuing too much, smoking too much, or whatever, you know, partying a little bit. Or maybe possibly it's people that are calling you. They're like, hey bro, hey sis, you know, it's July, let's go on a boat, let's go barbecue, etc., etc. You know? And yeah, so it's up to you. You're gauging your life, you do whatever you want. If you're looking for love, very cute if you're looking for love. 3 cards. Alors, if you're looking for love. If you are looking for love, if you are looking for love, you might get some news. But maybe possibly it's like someone that you know already. It's not like a brand new person from an app or, you know, whatever, you know, website or whatever. It's not that. It's someone that you already know, but you're so afraid to say yes, to go back to that type of relationship. And you sort of like, you might betray yourself because, yeah, if you say yes to this person and you know exactly, you know, what's going on? You're betraying yourself because you wanted something new. You wanted to heal. You wanted to, etc., etc. And so you know for a fact that it's not going to be abundant if you go back to that trap. So really think about it like, Sag? Yep. Because, people go back to their ex because it's so much easier. You don't have to think about it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and yeah, okay. Because you're so afraid to be alone, actually. That's the reality of things. So you rather go back to that crappy relationship that was toxic, manipulative, etc., etc. Than being single, working on yourself, and find somebody else. No, you want the easy thing. The easy way is not the healthy way. Just saying. All right, dancing in the dark. Oh, why this one was oopla. And I look at the back of the deck, so it's about 5 cards. Nice. So yeah, you got the moon and you have the 7 of wands. That's kind of what I was telling you a little bit, Sag, that maybe you were a little bit bored also. But you're going to be just fine. Before I turn the card, Sag, and before you already, why did I say before? And because you are already conditioned on this platform, I'm going to ask you to like, to share, to leave a comment, to subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'm not gone from my channel. I post on the regular, and I'm asking you this because it helps to diffuse my channel. I don't have the boost thing because my channel is very small, so, and it's okay with me. But if you already do this, those little steps, it's free and it helps. Thank you in advance. All right, so the Diablo was already here. I saw it. I'm not going to show it to you because they're like all naked. Whoa. Your element. Fire element. Holy schmoly. Okay. So, you have some sort of desire to collaborate also. It's sort of like, remember that kind of card of possibility and totality, like you really want to transmit, you want to exude something that you can share, a knowledge, your life experience, etc., etc. But you also need to watch out because if you use the Diablo, the quality of the Diablo, everything is fine. But if you're using the Diablo with manipulation, auto-sabotage, auto-destruction, and too much, it's not going to be good. Because you're bored too. That 7 of wands here, you're just like, okay, yeah, So be careful if you have influences around you. And not go overboard. Maybe you're freshly sober also. There's some sort of vibe like that. And with the moon is actually helping you to try to process, to try to think, to structure, etc., etc. So you can do something tangible and solid, and you know what I mean? So it's really interesting, Sag. I wish you the very best always, Sag. Take care of yourself. It's super duper important. And like I said, I'm not gone from my channel. Go in the short section. I post on the regular. I'll see you there. Ciao.